Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Common Sense Crypto channel. As with you always, this is Rich doing another video today on Algo. So I hope you're all having a wonderful day today, wherever you are in this great world. We're going to talk about Algo, and once again, this is the one-day chart. We're sitting here at 19 cents. We're moving with the rest of the market right now. And you know, Algo is still very undervalued compared to where it's going to be over the coming months, because I think we're going to start to see this next run happen. And as it happens, we're going to see the price of Algo rise very fast, because there was a lot of building and a lot of growth happening on this network without any price movement. Plus, I think we're going to see a lot of new projects this year as well. Algorand is a dead chain. Algo says, hold my beer. You see the Algorand Ecosystem map. You know, when I first bought Algo, it was because of the ecosystem. And back then, it was much smaller than it is today. And I always said it's a well-rounded ecosystem. You see art and NFTs, music, metaverse, social. Then you see gaming, digital ID, real estate, environment. And you know, now with Python, I think we're going to see a lot of expansion throughout this year. And this ecosystem is going to look even more incredible. Now let's talk about the FUD. People are saying 8 cents soon for Algo. Let me tell you something. If we pull back to 8 cents, I'm going to pack my bag like never before. So Algo partners with the Clinton Foundation to combat climate change. Now they're putting up pictures of Jeffrey Epstein with Bill Clinton. Listen, these people are totally disgusting people. They should be locked away somewhere. You know, I'm talking about anybody that was tied to Epstein Island. But if I sold all my crypto based on organizations that I didn't like, I wouldn't be holding any crypto. Because if you look at these ISO cryptocurrencies, every single one of them is tied to the World Economic Forum. And we know the World Economic Forum is also a very evil organization. But I'm here to invest so I can get rich. Same reason you're invested in these cryptocurrencies. And I'm not going to sell it because it's tied to the Clinton Foundation. I see the value in Algo, and I see how Algo is about to make us all a lot of money. And that's why I will continue to hold it. Algo peeps, Eureka is built on Algorand rails and has some serious partnerships and backers behind them. Please make sure to follow and support their journey. Again, this is another green initiative, and it shows you cold to solar. But this is even bigger. By transitioning families to renewable energy, we can verify their emission reductions and generate carbon credits using innovative tech. Now, I always looked at carbon credits as a tax on us in the future. But you could also get rich from carbon credits by investing in Algo and other cryptocurrencies that are tied to this massive green initiative. You know, I'm not a fan of it, but I'm going to make sure I get rich from it, is what I'm saying. 2024 ins and outs. Ins. Instant finality. Unlimited smart contract storage. Post-quantum security. Low fixed transaction fees, no forks, zero downtime, P2P data, consensus initiatives, coding smart contracts in languages you know, outs, long block times, block reorgs, limited smart contract storage, high unpredictable transaction fees, forks, network outages, learning new language to code smart contracts. You know, when you want someone to come and build on your network, you got to make it easy for them. They don't want to learn a new language, and they definitely don't want unpredictable fees either. You know, I think Ethereum is going to continue to lose project after project just because of the fees. Algo, however, is going to gain a lot of new projects throughout this year. Things are changing very fast. What is Algorand? Now, this comes from House of Chimera. So you see the Algorand Overview. It's scalable, efficient, and decentralized blockchain network designed for secure and fast transactions. pure proof of stake. Algorand's unique consensus mechanism ensures decentralization and security, with validators chosen randomly regardless of their stake. Scalability and instant transaction finality. The platform achieves high transaction throughput similar to major payment networks, with blocks finalized in seconds, ensuring no forks. Layer 1 smart contracts and Algorand standard assets. Algorand supports customizable smart contracts and asset creation at the base layer for efficient and cost-effective operations. And transactions are going to start to pick up this year as well. And Algorand is going to be tied to a hell of a lot of transactions, especially inside that new financial system. The first, global tokenization infrastructure for agriculture commodities, settled on Algorand blockchain. Carbon neutral by design, negative with offset initiatives by Algo Foundation. Post-quantum security, globally scalable. When they say post-quantum security, I always looked at Algorand as the security layer of the new financial system. But again, tokenization is going to be very big this year as well. Algo's going to grab a good percentage of that. That can really push the price of this cryptocurrency. In disaster relief, big agencies are still using Excel spreadsheets and paper-based solutions. The way they do it is antiquated. Can blockchain fix these problems? Disaster relief is also going to be part of the new financial system because disasters are going to continue to happen in the future. But getting money to someone in a matter of days, people don't want that anymore. They don't want to wait days for their money. Not when you have the ability to get that money there in a matter of seconds. That is absolutely game-changing. And that's what we're going to be pushing towards in the new financial system. Everything's going to be much faster, much cheaper, and more secure. Algo is priming for true adoption of blockchain tech via real-world asset tokenization. And we're also looking at leveling the playing field, because that has to happen as well. Algo could actually play a very big factor when it comes to banking the unbanked. They're already pushing in that direction. Algorand is going in the same direction as Ripple, as Stellar, as Hedera, because each one of these cryptocurrencies, they're not fighting each other. They're going to play their own part inside that new financial system. Remember that massive network I always talked about a year or two ago in my videos? And back then, you could see it, but it was happening at a very small level. Now it's more visible. You could see what's going on all throughout the world. Travelex has reached a significant milestone. Over 5 million passengers have experienced the power of Travelex NFT ticket. By the end of last year, we made history in travel and blockchain world by minting 5 million NFT tickets and achieving a record-breaking speed of 20 NFTs per second. That's going to pick up this year as well. More and more airlines are going to go in this direction. And again, this could be another real-world use case. People getting airline tickets as NFTs. Decoding CBDC paper by currency research points out to the Ripple XRP ledger as a core technology for CBDCs, but it also praises Algorand, Hedera, and Stellar as well. Now, there used to be a time when you said CBDC, and right away people would just think of Ripple and Stellar. But now Algorand is talked about more often. And it's showing you how this massive network is starting to come together. I think the new financial system is only another year away from where we are right now, because CBDCs are already going live throughout this year. We're going to see more CBDCs go live throughout next year. But I think it'll be finalized by next year, because a lot of things are happening in the real world where they're rushing to the bottom of the current financial system. The U.S. just crossed $34 trillion in debt. That is not sustainable. Quantos Payments launches EURD on the Algorand network. We're also going to see other stablecoins come to the Algorand network. EURD was actually released over a variety of different networks. I think it's tied to Stellar and Hedera as well. Like I said, a stablecoin is going to come out. A CBDC is going to come out. It's going to be available to all of these networks, these ISO networks. Every other network through regulations most likely is going to disappear over time. Check out this article, Europe's payment systems, Big Bang, inside ISO 222 migration. Now we know the EU delayed until this year. That's about to go live over ISO. I think this could be the year we start to see value come from ISO. Prepare for that as well. You know, people FUD around ISO. They said, look, it was nothing. That's because nobody was utilizing it yet. It was still like in the early stages, but now it's starting to come together. Value will definitely come from ISO. 95% of people don't know what fiat currency is, and they think the banks actually have their money somewhere in a vault. You know, the banking system right now, it's going to come crashing down. It's already falling apart. And most people are already pulling their money away from the traditional banks and looking at better options. But 95% of people also don't know what crypto is. Because when you talk to people outside of crypto, they have no understanding of it at all. When you mention crypto, they mention Bitcoin. They don't even realize that there's cryptocurrencies out there that are utility driven, use case driven. They're the technology of the future. They're going to be moving the world's money. Real world assets are going to be sitting on these networks. You know, we're going to see crypto change the whole landscape of everything over the coming years. And all of a sudden, one day, people are going to wake up and everybody's going to know what Algorand is, what Algo is. They're going to know what Ripple and XRP is. They're going to know what Stellar and XLM is. But you were so lucky to get here when you did. You're buying these cryptocurrencies at such cheap prices. I mean, we're still sitting here under 20 cents. Wait until the day comes where utility is driving the price of these cryptocurrencies. Algo is easily going to be a 2-3 digit asset in the future. You know, you're early, you're lucky. Because in a couple years, people are going to be wishing they could go back to this time right now and buy these cryptocurrencies while they're sitting at their undervalued prices. But these prices will not last forever, is what I'm saying. But until it all happens, you got to stay patient. You got to stay positive. Let's get rich together. With that said, I'm going to wrap up this video. I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate all of you. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great night.